good on Fitz, and this is my list of the top 10 strikers of all time. So, this is across any league, anything like this. Basically, no restrictions on this one other than I want strikers. So, for me, number 10, I'm going to go with Romario simply because he was slightly before my time, where I just about caught the end of his career and knew the legacy of Romario, but never really I got to witness the prime Romario myself. So for that reason, he can't be too high on the list. But I fully understand he was the R9 before R9. He's who everybody said R9 was going to be. That's how people knew to watch R9, and then R9 became the phenomenon. So for me, Romario has to be on this list, even if it's just for the influence that he had on the game and the impact that he had on Ronaldo. Um, Number 9, I'm gonna go with Didier Drogba. Again, I watched pretty much every single week whilst he was at Chelsea, and yeah, like he was so dangerous. Like he was one of those players that you were just envious that he wasn't at your club, and that's exactly where I found myself constantly just bastard. Why didn't we get, you know what I mean? But again, can't knock Chelsea for such a great signing. Didier Drogba, number 9, all-time strikers. I feel that that's reasonable. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Sami Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o was so lethal in front of net, and he was so quick. And yes, he could play from wide and whatnot, but for me, there wasn't many better goal scorers than Sami Eto'o. Like ridiculous pace, just yeah, like his technique was on point. His touch was it was yeah, he was a special player to watch. Kind of didn't do as well as we'd have kind of hoped that he should have done in the Premier League, but again, we didn't get the best years of Samuel Eto'o in the Premier League, so it's unfair to fully judge a striker on the latter years. But yeah, Samuel Eto'o definitely deserves to be on this list. For me, I'm going to place him 8th. 7, I'm going to go with Raul, Real Madrid legend. Um, Absolutely disgusting what they did really in the end to get rid of him, essentially just because that number 7 shirt they wanted to give to another player. Now, surely you can find a solution there, innit? Like, surely. But again, for me, Raul, his impact, what he did at Real Madrid, and the fact that he went through their youth system, and despite them building teams of Galacticos, bringing in the top players across the world, Raul constantly stayed a benchmark of that team. So it's a testament of how good Raul really was. Number 6, recency bias might creep in here just because he is a bit more recent of a striker than most of these, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I feel, deserves to be on this list. He had such aura. He had such confidence on the ball. Like what he could do on a football pitch really was incredible, and it justified his ego in a sense. Like when people talk about Zlatan being egotistical or big headed or whatever, it's well, you look at what he's done in the game. He's got every right to be, and for me, for that reason, number 6, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, all time top goal scorer. Well, top strikers, shall we say? Um, Number 5, gonna go with Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero was absolutely incredible. He was one of them players that when I was a kid, I, he'd constantly get signed on FIFA, constantly. He was that good. It didn't matter what strikers we had in our team. I was signing. I was signing Del Piero. There's no question. To be fair, when I was a kid, Yeah, like my team was so thick. Like I just fill it as much as I could do with absolute stars. Like Manchester had the craziest Galacticos teams when I was a kid, but for me, Alessandro Del Piero, yeah. One of the main reasons I used to tune in to Galazzo on a weekend was for that guy there. Another one of the reasons why I tune into Galazzo every week was number four, but Batistuta. My God, this guy was insane. Like another one. No matter what, no matter what year on FIFA it was, if that guy was available, I was buying him from Fiorentina. Like he was ridiculous. Like the goals that that man would score, literally highlight reel career. Like ridiculous. Gabriel Batistuta, number four, has to be. Number three, gonna go Thierry Henry. Now I know obviously he started on the wing. He did like to go out wide, and some managers would play him as that like wide forward. But for me, not many better goal scorers that have walked this earth. And Thierry Henry, to leave him off a list of strikers, it would feel like sacrilege. It can't be done. And to be totally honest, he was just like Drogba in that sense of the envy kind of thing. Like United, I wish that we had him. Kind of like, could you imagine him and Rude up? But yeah, like I say, Thierry Henry had to be in this list. Some people might be wondering, well, this it's got to be Rude next. Unfortunately, Rude's not making this list. I did come close to putting Rude in over Etu, but yeah, for me, Etu, it had to be what he did at Barcelona and then going to Inter Milan and winning a treble there. And yeah, for me, Etu just about edged Rude out of this list. For me, number two, Andrew Cole. I will never, ever, ever get tired of saying this. People need to put more respect on that guy's name. This guy, yeah, like I say, I've said it before, so I'm not gonna touch on it too much. But yeah, Andrew Cole, absolute joke when it comes down to like on a pitch, goal scoring. This guy could score from anywhere in the box, like edge of the box, whether it be an overhead kick, volley, whatever. Like, just give him the ball in the box, and Andy Cole was going to get you something. Absolutely impeccable. And number one, it should be fairly easy to work out. Did mention him earlier in the list. R9, Ronaldo's Ronaldo, Nazario, De Lima, absolute, just the best, just the best. Like there is no one that's ever come close to him, and just to think that he had the majority of his career plagued by injuries. Imagine a fully fit Ronaldo that had the same kind of medical treatments and diets and all the rest of it as a Messi or a CR7 had. If we had that for R9, yeah, it's scary to even think about. It really is. But for me, when you look at peak R9, absolutely ridiculous. And then when you even look at like played with injury R9, like already been out for a couple years now at this point due to injury at Real Madrid and at AC Milan. He was still so deadly in front of net. Like he struck fear in the heart of every defender that was coming up against him. But yeah, for me, that's the top 10 strikers of all time. I'm going to run through the list one more time for you. Hopefully, it should pop up on the screen to assist. Number 10, I'm going to go with Romario. Number 9, Didier Drogba. Number 8, Samuel Eto'o. Number 7, Raul. Number 6, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 5, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 4, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 3, Thierry Henry. Number 2, Andrew Cole, and number 1, R9, Ronaldo Nazario. But yeah, let me know your favourite striker in the comments. Let me know who should have been on the list, who shouldn't have been on the list, who should have been higher, who should have been lower. All that good stuff there. Give me your opinions in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one.